This is a day in the life of Starbucks. Currently an out-of-work actor. His acting coach, Jan, has dropped by to show him some new scripts that arrived and practice scenes together. But Jan can't find Starbucks. Where is that dog? She calls, and Bucky suddenly pops out of the stuffed toys.
Wow!
Jan tells Starbucks to stop fooling around so they can get to work. Starbucks is ready to go with his jockey.
We're going to do some tricks, Bucky. Hey, you ready?
First, he does
Racing?
a...
Can you do racing? Can you do racing? Oh, good.
Looks like he's going to go racing.
Can you do it? Good.
Okay.
Through.
First, he does a weave through Jan's legs. Then he runs figure eights around the barrels. Good job. Jan felt that went well and picks up the next script. She asks Starbucks if he thinks he could do scenes to a Western.
Bucky, there's 3 scenes here. Can you do a Western? Okay. First scene.
Jan tells Starbucks there are 3 scenes to practice. In scene 1, they are at the bedside of Bucky's little friend Ducky, who is very ill. Jan and Bucky say a prayer together over Ducky. It's a very emotional scene, and Jan is overcome.
Yeah, good job. Oh, Bucky, that's so sad.
Bucky retrieves a Kleenex for her to wipe her eyes. She hands it back to him to throw away in the garbage can. What a thoughtful little dog.
The next scene is a bank scene, Bart.
In the second scene, it's time to practice a bank robbery. Jan sends Bucky behind the bone bank and tells him to grab a bone. He brings it back and places it in the bucket for her. Then he goes back to pull a bag of treasures to Jan. It contains gold and gems. They can pay for medicine for Ducky. Okay. It's time for the last scene. It's a gunfight. Jan asks Starbucks if he can act out a gun duel.
Bucky, the next scene's a gun duel. Can you do it?
He looks ready.
Ready, please. Go back. Go too far. Go too far. That's fine. Ready?
They face each other and then each turn and walk back to start the duel. Jan turns first and a shot rings out. Starbucks is hit and falls over. Jan goes to check. She doesn't need a second shot, but the ornery critter is done for. The scene ends.
Good job. Good job.
After all the drama, Bucky and Jan are ready to practice something fun. The third is a circus script. Bucky jumps through 2 hoops on either side of Jan, followed by a jump through her arms.
Good job.
It's the grand finale. Starbucks runs around Jan's legs to the right and follows up with
Go back.
circling backwards around her legs with a bow to finish.
And we need a side step. Nothing is that. Side step, side step, side step, and front. Front step, front step, front step, front step, front step. And cue narrator.
With a bow to finish, Starbucks waves to his fans. I think this is the part that could be Oscar worthy for this little Yorkie. That's a wrap for the day in the life of Starbucks, canine actor extraordinaire.